Alrighty then, we are back with the Halo. D says, on the third day of Strafe Miss, I watched another Halo stream. Yeah. It's a Strafe Miss miracle. Gonna need to warm up. I wonder if I still get achievements with these other weapon drills.
Go. Act fast, Spartan. 30 seconds remaining. Jun himself would be impressed.
Really? No. You gotta get 24 with that one. Anyway. Played a few rounds last night. After you ended, it's good to have a solid shooter around again. Yeah, I mean, it's refreshing. The only thing that I and others appear to be complaining about is the I mean, again, it's hard to complain about because it's just cosmetic stuff, but the battle pass unlocks are super grindy, and the only way to get them is through completing challenges. This is the only way to get your experience. You don't get experience through kills or through winning or through just doing anything. You only get it through doing these very specific tasks. And that makes leveling up to get any of this stuff really, really painful. So even if you're doing amazingly well, getting kills, you're the best player in the match, unless you're nailing these achievements or these challenges, you're not going to get anywhere closer to the next rank of the battle pass. So apparently that's the biggest complaint, and I agree with it. It's, I mean, even though it's a free to play, and I know this is kind of where they want to make their money, you can't really make it that difficult, I think, because it's a little demoralizing. But otherwise, the core gameplay is good, and that's really what matters most at the end of the day, I think. So I think between COD Vanguard and the new Battlefield, Halo is winning. Yeah, I guess it depends on who you ask. I mean, there's going to be people that aren't into this, you know, into a sci-fi shooter. For me, this is like, I've played quite a few of the Call of Duties in the past few years, and I think they're just getting so fast-paced that they're getting kind of weird for me. So I like the pace of Halo as I get older. I think it's a bit more my speed. Christopher, hello. Cyberdyne, howdy. Is the entire multiplayer free to play? Yes. There's going to be, campaign is going to be the only thing you have to pay full price for. And then, so that's going to then include campaign cooperative, which will, I guess, be the only multiplayer that's not free. But if you're, the competitive PvP stuff is 100% free as far as I'm aware. The core gameplay has to be solid. Having it free to play is such a nice perk. Nice seeing you streaming on YouTube again. Hope to see you more often. That's kind of the plan. We're still kind of testing the YouTube waters, but I've been streaming like what? This is day number 3, 4? I don't know. I've lost track already. We're testing it. I like the video quality, and I like that I can leave the VODs on the channel. I know streaming isn't for everybody in terms of watching it, but at least that you can watch the VODs. But I know some people will probably prefer edited content. So I'm thinking about maybe streaming and also trying to make videos normally. But, you know, it's more work, more time. So it kind of depends on what else is going on in the world. Any chance of you playing the new Age of Empires? We were talking about that last night. I haven't bought it yet, but I've been eyeing it. It's on my wish list. I do want to play it. And if I play it, I'll stream it. I'm not great at RTS. It's been a long time since I used to play them all the time. You know, I grew up with RTS games and shooters and who knows what else. I played a lot of you know, Command and Conquer, Warcraft, the original Warcraft, like Warcraft 1, 2 and 3, most of the Command and Conquers, not Call of Duty, Company of Heroes, Warhammer,
Oddball,
and of course Age of Empires, the original ones. You're waiting for it to go on sale? It just came out. I don't know if it's going to go on sale so soon. Usually when games just come out, they don't go on sale for a while.
round 1.
Grab the skull and hold on tight.
Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball.
First blood's all theirs.
Active camo inbound.
Ball dropped.
Seize the ball. Active camo available. Hold that skull and we score.
Ball dropped.
Where's the ball? Dropped it to get the gun.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Man, that shotgun let me down.
Ball dropped.
Fists are mightier than the shotgun, I guess.
We have the ball.
Taking fire. Enemy shields down. Targets are over.
Gained the lead. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Low on ammo.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Closing in.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Active camo inbound.
Holding the line in here.
Cover me.
Wish I had more shotgun ammo, though.
Active camo available.
Way to victory. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Who hit me? I don't know. You've had bad
Ball
luck with the
dropped.
shotgun?
We
It's
have
like
the ball.
It's like I think it's a 2-hit
Ball dropped.
close quarter
We've
2-hit
lost
gun.
possession. Drop wall obtained. Murderalism.
Tagged one.
We have the ball.
Fly. Oh.
S7 sniper inbound.
Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
We have the ball.
S7 sniper available.
Enemies on me. Frag out.
Nearing victory.
Watch my back.
Round one.
Nice. You think the shotgun's
Enemy team
underpowered?
facing elimination.
The problem for me is that I don't
This is almost
have
over.
a ton of
Let 'em have it.
I don't have a ton of Halo experience, so I don't know what to compare it to.
Enemy has the ball.
Active camo inbound. Active camo available.
Ball dropped.
Ah, I couldn't hit him with the pistol.
Close.
Enemy has the ball.
I'm not warmed up enough for pistol play.
Drop wall acquired.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
We have the ball.
Okay, ran right past
Ball
me.
dropped. We have the ball.
Tagged one.
Grenade out.
Ball dropped.
We've lost possession. Active camo inbound.
Enemy has the ball.
It was nearly a one hit in the first game. Close quarter. I mean, you know, it's entirely possible that they're just looking at
Ball dropped.
new ways to balance the game.
Enemy halfway to victory. We have the ball.
I don't think it has to be a one shot. I mean, I think two is plenty.
Gain
Where
the
is-
lead.
Enemies.
Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
Ah, I messed up the melee. Brian, what's up?
We're close.
S7 sniper available.
Taking damage. Taking cover.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Seize the skull.
We have the ball. Gained the lead. Lost the lead.
Taking damage.
Spartan down.
Our ammo reserves are low.
No scope. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Active camo available.
Watch my back.
We have the ball. nearing victory.
Over there. Let's toss it.
I was trying to melee.
Down. Taking damage.
Victory.
Nice. Want to say, been watching you way back in the DayZ and World of Tanks days. Been around almost 9 years now. Watching you again really brings me back to my high school days. Yeah, man, it's funny. I mean, that's kind of the same thing a lot of people have been saying. Returning to the channel and watching the streams. A lot of DayZ players. Most people say DayZ. I think DayZ is the #1 mentioned game. World of Tanks, but mostly DayZ people have been chiming in. Sometimes I think about playing DayZ again, just to check it out. I checked it out when Standalone came out, and then I also played it again maybe a year and a half ago, briefly. But it's quite a bit different now. But not always, I don't know, there's one guy I watch stream it on Twitch almost every other night. But it still seems a bit clunky in some ways, a bit janky. The gunplay doesn't look that good, and
Capture the flag.
I don't know how I feel about it. I remember you talking about tank chassis, and for the longest time I didn't know what you were talking about. Tanks for the memories. Plans for the channel yet? Strafe, think you just do a little periodic content as a hobby, try to bring it back to full production.
And defend our own.
It would really depend on how well it does financially to be able to do it full time again. I don't really like having to say that, but it's, you know, it's between, if you're gonna do it full time, then obviously you gotta make money doing it, right? Man, I cannot hit that guy.
They've taken our flag.
Alright, where's our flag? Oh, it's over there.
Toys are ours.
Our team took the enemy flag.
Spartan down. Enemies hurt. Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Flag returned.
They have our flag. Not good. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Taking fire.
Trying to get my bearings. What? He was almost dead. I have no idea how YouTube works financially. If it's you have to have a lot of views, hundreds of thousands of views, to really make a good living off of just ad revenue. millions of views, maybe even. You know, it's
Overshield
ad revenue is
inbound.
potentially the worst method of making money on YouTube.
Overshield available.
So, you know, it probably wouldn't be easy unless by some miracle the channel went viral again or something.
Flag returned. Flag captured.
An ally took their flag. Enemies on me. They have our flag. Not good. Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Killing spree. Flag returned. Flag captured.
I know on Twitch, like most streamers that are not super huge, they make most of their money off of donations and subscriptions. So the monthly like $4.99 subscription knocked each other out is how they make most of their money. Ad revenue is like barely anything. YouTube has subs now as well, though, and super chats and all that stuff.
Overshield inbound. Overshield available. Take cover.
Yeah, he's recharging.
Enemies on me. Enemy flag carrier revealed. Flag's yours. Go, go,
damn it.
go.
Flag returned. Enemy flag returned. Enemy flag returned.
Is it the same guy that killed me earlier? I've been knocked out. I think I've been punched out 3 times in a row by the same guy.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. Crack shot.
Enemy captured your flag.
Overshield inbound. Let's run for our lives back to base. Overshield available. You've been spotted. Let's get the heck out of here. There are eyes on you, Spartan.
Damn it. I keep getting killed by the same guy over and over again.
Enemy flag returned.
It'd been nice to have some back.
Got him.
remaining.
Our team took the enemy flag. Enemy flag carrier spotted. Fragged him. Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Watch my back.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Damn it.
They're under us.
No, you don't. I'm not double streaming. You actually, that's kind of against the, I think it's against the terms of service to even do that.
Overshield available.
Flag return.
That was unlucky.
Enemy flag returned.
I've been punched out more times in this match than any other. Mike Tyson's punch out.
Shield.
Enemy flag returned.
We've lost a teammate. Enemy flag carrier spotted.
There's too many grenades there. I'll catch up on the chat after this. This match has kind of gotten
An
sweaty.
ally took their flag.
Flag returned. Enemy flag returned.
It's either we're knocking each other out or I'm getting knocked out. They're learning.
They've taken our flag. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. Plasma grenade out! That's one reliable weapon. Enemies on. Overshield available. Another one down. Above us.
Flag return. Goal line stand. Flag capture. Victory.
It's a good thing I had that overshield. If I didn't have it, they would have, because our flag was at their base. And I was returning it, but then two of them showed up, but I had the overshield with it. I think kept me alive long enough. That was a tough match though. They had some good players. Okay, so you could start advertising Simply Safe and NordVPN. Oh god. You know what's okay, so ads are annoying. There's no denying that they're annoying. I use them because I have to make some sort of revenue if I do this stuff. But what's more annoying is if you have a YouTube video that has ads and then you get past the ads and then the creator is like, before we get to our content, this is sponsored by NordVPN or whatever, right? And it's like, come on, dude, I just watched an ad. Now you're doing an ad in the video. Come on, like, get another line of work if that's what you're gonna do. I mean, but But yeah, to make money on this platform, I never recommend it to anybody. It's just, it's not worth it. I always say keep it as a hobby. Don't quit your day job to do it, because it's just so saturated now. But I don't know. We're testing the waters. We're seeing what we can do. I'd like to bring the channel back full time, but I don't know if it's possible. Twitch takes 50% of the subs, yes. YouTube, it's better. I think on YouTube it's 70-30, something like that. I don't remember. May I ask, have you done any voice acting projects lately? Nothing lately, really. I think the last big thing I did was the MechWarrior 5 DLC that came out some time ago. And then I did some stuff for a few audio dramas. But, yeah, it's been a while since I've had a gig. I know you're joking about the ads. That's why I brought it. I just think it's funny, though. Rex, what did you miss? Everything. Nah, you didn't really miss anything. We're just playing Halo and talking about YouTube and stuff. For me, the annoying ones are when it's 15-minute video and the ad at the beginning, middle, and end, a sponsored ad from the creator halfway through, and a pitch for their Patreon at the end. Yeah, that's another issue that that's something I have a problem. Even when I used to make just regular videos, the only time it would only be ad at the beginning, ad at the end, and that was it. Unless the video was an hour long, then I would put a mid-roll ad. I don't know what YouTube does now, so if you're seeing ads in between certain things, I'm not controlling it really, but I think I can set it up. For stream, it's different, you know, which I kind of wish, like on Twitch, if you subscribe, it gives you ad-free viewing, but I don't know if that does that on YouTube. I don't think it does. Would love if the channel came back. I'm sure a lot of people would say the same. A lot would. I mean, it really, like, it would always depend on, sadly, it depends on financials, right? I love doing this, which is why I keep finding my way back to it, because I just miss it. Like, I especially love streaming. But the other things in terms of support are just, you know, stupid little things like hitting the like button, hitting the bell that's on the channel. There's like a little bell in the top right corner that allows you to get notifications. So you're gonna get notified when the streams go live. You're gonna get notified when there's new videos, things like that. Because YouTube works on an algorithm, and it looks at your channel and says, okay, is this person active? Are they always uploading? What kind of videos are they uploading? Are they linking to outside networks? You know, it scans your content, it checks for copyright stuff, it wants you to be consistent, and it wants you to keep the viewer in the network, and it wants, when you hit the like button, or when you hit the bell, when you subscribe, when you do any of those things, it's showing you, it's telling YouTube, I like this person's content and I want more of it. And then YouTube's like, oh, okay, so this person's staying on YouTube longer and they're watching a lot of this channel, then, you know, let's push this guy's channel to the top. So, you know, there's a lot of ways to support the channel for free. And, you know, sometimes we forget to do it, right? Like hitting a like button or something like that. But then, you know, I do have the join, it's called the join button here. And if you hit join, it'll bring up a little pop-up. It'll say, do you want to join? And I think there's two things right now. There's one that's $1.99 and there's one that's $4.99. And I can add more, and I can add different perks to it and things like that. So it's similar to Twitch subscriptions, but not so much. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Yeah, I was always guilty of not doing it. Like, I remember I had friends that were like, man, you got to tell people to sub and you got to tell people to to hit the like button and this, that, and the other. But I hated doing it because I always treated YouTube like a TV show or a movie, right? Like you go there and there's just nothing that interrupts it. Like the actor doesn't say,
Oddball.
"Hey, don't forget to hit the like button," you know. But it's different. It's not TV, it's YouTube, so. The Ritu. David had to tear yourself away from this last night. Yeah. Sleep is good.
Round one.
Grab the skull
It's
and
good to
hold
have
on
sleep.
tight.
Ball.
I recommend it.
incoming.
Sticky out.
Tag one. Reloading.
If they want
Ow.
it, they'll have to take it.
Ball dropped.
Well, I brought it to our friends at least, sort of.
Enemy has the ball.
Rudy, welcome to Tier 1. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I need to think about those. Maybe I can add more perks to it or something interesting.
Another one down.
But I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier. Pry it from our cold dead hands.
Oh, crap. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Yeah, now you have emote badges and stuff.
Closing in.
I need to make more badges.
Ball dropped.
Badges? Badges? We don't need no stinking badges.
Watch my back.
Repulsor acquired. Keep them away.
Ball reset. Ball incoming.
I feel like that should have killed him though
Enemy has the ball.
when I punched him. Yeah, I had
Enemy halfway to victory.
an artist friend that was making those for Twitch, and then I ported them over to YouTube.
There. Hostiles in sight.
Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
We are down on
Ball
points.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Tossing an aid. Enemies on me.
I don't know why I lost on that trade. I feel like I hit more hits on him.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
We have the ball.
SideStrafe to victory military theme thing. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Power items inbound.
It kind of depends. The problem was always that I wasn't always playing military games.
Gained the lead.
Power
You know, so
items
it's kind of like, you know, what are you playing this time, and do you have a theme that's universal that
Nearing victory.
works with everything? Which again, sometimes it's better to be
Enemies on me.
Round one.
sometimes it's better to focus on a genre instead of
Enemy team facing elimination. Ball incoming.
And
trying to
now,
universally
the finishing
just cover
blow.
everything. I mean, you know, if I was only playing military games or World War II games or something, then
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
Enemy has the ball.
rack me.
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier. Hold that skull and we score.
So for a while, I tried to redesign the channel to be a bit more universal.
You're close.
Ball dropped.
Damn it. Down there. Taking fire.
Ball dropped.
It's down.
If they want it, they'll have to take it.
Taking fire. Targets over there. Down there.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Halfway to victory.
Active camo inbound.
They're close.
Active camo available.
Still have the ball over here.
Nearing victory.
Oof. Man, their whole team decided to hang out together.
Victory.
Too late. V for VD. Thanks for the vids and streams. Keep it up. Thank you. Thanks for the comment, for sure. I'd like to. We'll see. We're trying. We're trying. Yeah, they really need to give you more XP than just the challenge XP. That's... I mean, you can't get anywhere. You know, I should get some credit for my kills and holding the ball and playing the objective and stuff. I'm not saying it has to be a ton, but you can't just have it be this. That's my only complaint so far. Otherwise, the gameplay's good. Strafe army. That reminds me of Angry Army. I think Angry Joe already took that idea. I can't do it. Angry Joe has Angry Army, I think. Yeah. Need more XP to unlock those bracelets. Yeah, I know. Well, here's the thing. Like, look at the pass. I mean... So, I have the battle pass. It's $10. But if you don't have it, some of these things, like every other item is locked. So, if you don't have it, this is locked. I don't remember if this was locked. Like, this is locked. Like, the cool stuff is locked. But even then, the amount of time it takes to get to these things is insane. And then a lot of the early level stuff is really just like, you know, this is a shoulder piece. So your entire rank 7 is just to unlock this one shoulder piece cosmetic. you know, here's 10, you finally get like a cool helmet. And then there's like really cool stuff starts showing up way later on. Like especially the Halo Reach stuff. If you want to look like the characters from Reach. You know, that's all over here. But getting to frickin' rank 80, how long are the seasons? Because you know how long it would take to get to 80 even if you're a good player? Because that's the thing, is right now, the challenges... I mean, so for example, this challenge, the only way you're going to complete this challenge is if you have the commando rifle. And how many times are you able to get it, right? Kill an enemy Spartan with the fusion coil in PvP. How many times do you get the fusion coil? You know, so it's like, if that's the only experience you're getting, even if we're grinding cosmetics, you know, it's gonna take a while. Do you have a Patreon or PayPal? Not anymore. But YouTube has this thing called Super Chats. So you can technically donate money through YouTube directly. I think there's like an icon on the chat or something. I'm not 100% on how it works. I know some people did last night. Like it'll donate in the chat and everybody will see it. And then there's also the join button. So you can join and do like a monthly thing, or you can just do a one-time thing with, what is it? Is it Super Chats, I think? I think that's the way to do it. But no, I don't do PayPal or Patreon anymore just because it's hard to keep track of and things like that. Mildly frustrated Strafe Army. Slightly annoyed Strafe Army. How much is blue? That's the big question. What, blue, like the color blue? I thought we already had blue. I guess this one's like black and blue versus... because blue's free. There's cadet blue, which is almost the same thing. I think the other one's a mixture. I don't know. I guess it just depends on, like, the top part is blue. This is blue. There's like a black piece and then 2 grays. Versus... I want Noble Defender, but I have to be level 74. Will I even be playing the game by then? That'd be nice. Could you imagine if I liked the game to be able to play it for that long? Oh, it's an Angry Joe joke. Blue in Fallout 76 was 20. I remember that video now. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Yeah, it was like a blue skin. Blue! I remember that rant. That was pretty funny. So the shop here... So this is 20 bucks. This is 10. For 20 bucks, you get this color palette. You get this helmet. You get this visor that you can put over the helmet. And you get the visor color. And you get shoulder armor. Oh, you get armor. It's an armor set. So you get the 2 shoulders, the chest piece, knee pads, and a stance. I mean, 20. I mean, it depends on what money's, what your money's worth, I guess. At least it's not just the color, but I don't know. Let's think about it. If you're a developer and you have an art department and their job is to make new content for your free-to-play game, somebody makes, let's say it takes a couple of, it could take a month or more to make, to model the armor pieces, or I don't know how long it takes to model things. Armor pieces aren't as complex as like vehicles or anything. So but once you've made that digital item, it's there forever. So could you decrease the price and profit more? Would you make more if that was $10 versus 20? Would more people buy it and therefore you end up making more money? Like 2 people paying $20 versus, 5 people paying 10 or something. You have to almost analyze. But on the flip side too, like how much enjoyment does that bring you? If you go to I always use the movie theater analogy. Let's say a movie ticket's like, so if I go to my local Dolby Cinema or IMAX, I think it's about probably end up spending about $15. And the movie, maybe if it's a good length movie, it's a 2-hour movie, 2 hour, 30 minutes, maybe max 3 hours. So in let's just say, what was the Dune was like what, 2 hours and 30, something like that. So for a good movie, and then you get 2 hours of a good time, $15. Or a meal, you buy a meal. V for VD, 100 something. I don't know what currency that is, but that looks like a lot. Is that euros, or I don't know what it is, but thank you so much. Either way, that's above and beyond the Call of Duty. Again, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. 100 euros. Holy smokes. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much. I'm bad with currencies. My apologies. I'm not sure. I really appreciate that. You didn't have to do that. That's 113.21 in US dollars. That's a lot of money. That's a lot to do that. Master, you've been missed. I miss you guys. I've probably talked more in the past 3 days than I have, since my trip to Washington when I went to visit my friends. Oh, that's for getting the new Battlefield. So I'm otherwise you want a refund. You're like, you can have this as long as you buy Battlefield. Otherwise, give it back. I don't even know if you can refund it. I've been thinking about it. That's going to be the new feature on YouTube, the stipulation donation. It's like a conditional donation. And there's like a link to like Battlefield or something. Like, okay, to accept this, or it's just a donation of the game through the chat. Here's the game. Okay. But again, thank you so much. I mean, that's a lot of money though to throw at an idiot on the internet. I want you to know. Girds! What's up, Girds? From what I've read, COD will suck this year. Didn't it already come out? Vanguard? What was this weekly reward thing? Complete all of your weekly challenges in the ultimate challenge to earn this week's ultimate reward, the sigil visor for Mark. 7. I had the pause on my Roman numerals. I was like, wait a minute. So what do you guys... What's the general consensus? I keep asking about Battlefield. What's the general consensus about Battlefield? I could probably get the Game Pass and just test it at least. COD will suck this year. Don't worry, it'll be better next year. Would be nice to see you play Battlefield. I have been getting a lot of requests for it. It's like Madden NFL. Well, to be fair, there's multiple CODs, right? There's Call of Duty. There's 2 or 3 studios that develop COD, right? So there's like Infinity Ward, Treyarch, to name 2. And so there's like the Black Ops series, and then there's regular Call of Duty. So there's 2 franchises, and they take turns. Like they swap back and forth between COD releases. So like one year you get a Treyarch title, then the next year you get the Infinity Ward title. And they're always like hit or miss.
Slayer.
I tend to like the Infinity Ward versions of CODs. They're usually a little better, I think, especially when it comes to single player. Although the one COD that I liked the most, nobody else liked, and it was Infinite Warfare, the future one.
Let's
Had
be
a-
the best little Slayer we can be.
It had an amazing single player campaign.
Taking fire. Nice work.
I thought there was a way.
Reloading. Eyes up. Back one.
I don't even know what that gun was. Sometimes I pick up a gun in this game and I don't know how to use it. Like, what is this? Battlefield interests me because I like team play combined with combined arms combat. What if I bought Battlefield and all I did was sit in a tank all day? Would you still watch it? Ah! I was looking for one guy and then... Maybe that's why, because he's cloaked. He fooled me. Honestly, probably would.
Targets are over there.
Lost the lead.
Enemies hurt.
Shields are down.
Active camo available.
Let's not get shot by that.
Pop their shields.
Well, I got the trade, at least on that guy. Epic tank battles.
Shot's mine.
Epic tank battles of history!
Frag out. Cover me.
Targets are over there.
go for a flank.
Cut this up. Enemy Spartans are closing in. Grenade out.
Nabbed a commando.
Did I get stickied again? It's like the second time. Oh, I love tanks, dude. I used to just destroy people with tanks in BF3. I felt kind of dirty. No, I didn't. I liked it. I don't care.
Take cover.
It was fun. I remember too. I would do the I'd put like that big heavy MG on the gun.
Power items inbound.
Like I tried to be slick with that. But didn't really.
Power items up for grabs.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Still got me though. Appreciate your input and opinion on games. So BF would be interesting in my opinion. Get it? If it's rubbish, well, it was worth a try.
Hostiles in sight. Tossing a nade.
I don't think it's rubbish. People seem to be liking it. I mean, I have some friends that seem to enjoy it. Hit him, just. I'm not doing well this match. I feel like the players are getting better. Remember I said yesterday or the other day, I said in 24 hours everybody's going to be better than me.
An oldie but a goodie.
Well, not that guy though.
Plasma grenade out.
Ugh, potato. Oh, come on. I keep getting killed by that guy. That guy is pretty good. His name is Jammies.
Enemies on me.
Active camo available.
Taking cover.
That happens so much in this game.
Lost a teammate.
Um,
Power items inbound.
as far as my specs, is there a link in the description below that goes to a kit page?
Power items up for grabs.
I don't know if it's still there.
We've lost a team.
But an AMD Ryzen 3900X and a 1080 Ti are the main components.
Enemy shields down.
And my game settings are kind of mixed between high, medium, and low for various things, just because I don't feel like the game is super optimized.
Defeat.
Tactical wheelbarrow. The link doesn't work anymore. Oh, try replacing the .com with a .c. Is it .co now? I think they changed it. For some reason, they like had to. No. No, don't. That doesn't seem to work either. I don't remember what it is. They changed for some. Whatever. All right. Well, now I need to get rid of those links. .co works. Oh. Oh, that does work. Okay. That match, I didn't do so well. You running everything on Ultra? So the first day I streamed this, I was having some performance issues, but I didn't know if it was because I was streaming and playing on the... Because I don't have a stream PC. I stream and game on the same machine because the Ryzen's, it's a 12-core machine processor that does pretty well with streaming. It's primarily the reason I even bought it. But I'm also streaming at 1440p high bitrate so that the VODs look good. And I don't know if that was affecting my game performance, so I lowered things a bit. But also there hasn't been a game ready driver yet, and there hasn't been too many optimizations or anything. If you're a good BF player, you probably enjoy it. Unfortunately, have always been mediocre at it. I didn't reinvent the wheel as far as gameplay. It feels familiar but fresh.
Round one.
That skull's as good as ours. Mama likes.
Grab that camel.
Dude, that guy had it out for me. Back in my day, we only had one core. Yeah. I was there. I'm getting shot in the back. I feel like today is the day of getting killed by the same people. Didn't that guy just kill me?
Enemy
ball.
Frag out.
Frag out. That guy had a southern accent. Okay, now I got killed by a different guy.
Ball dropped.
They're getting better, chat.
We have the ball.
The players are getting better. Time to retire. Find a new game that people aren't good at.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
The Cheez-It weapon.
Ball dropped.
Active camo inbound.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Low on ammo. Active camo available.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down. An oldie but a goodie.
Enemy has the ball.
Frag out.
We are going to lose because we do not have the ball.
Ball dropped.
I'd like to get the ball, but we don't have the ball. Where's the ball?
We have the ball.
I don't know what happened there. I like punched him and he died. No, I'm just kidding. I shot him. Yoink.
Killing spree. We have the ball. Gained the lead. Ball dropped. Halfway to victory. We have the ball.
You came on for music, but you found me streaming. I don't know what.
Ball dropped. Ball reset. Ball incoming.
I don't know what you'll end up preferring.
Power items incoming.
We have the ball.
Power items available.
Oh no!
Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
Enemy has the ball.
Got the pickup.
Frag grenades acquired.
Target's over there. Frag out.
Active camo is out. Stay alert.
Lost the lead. Enemy team nearing victory.
Seize the skull.
We have the ball.
Reloading.
Close game.
Gained the lead.
Taking damage.
Round one.
Nice. Thought we were gonna lose that act.
Enemy team facing elimination.
Helps the workday go by.
Two. Ball incoming.
How's it going, Thomas?
And now, the finishing blow.
How you doing? Hopefully I can help your workday. Ease your work stress.
Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
We have the ball.
Oh! Well, talk about getting avenged. How did... Must have been low on health.
Ball dropped.
Taking damage.
We have the ball. Gained the lead. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Wrecked.
Throwing a sticky.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
An ally has slain the carrier.
We have the ball.
Taking fire.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Shield.
Ball dropped.
Hold that skull and we score. Oh, oh, oh. Don't think so. Active camo inbound.
Halfway to victory.
Active camo available.
Ball dropped.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna...
Enemy
I
has
killed-
the ball.
I saw that guy with the warhammer. I'm like, yeah, we're dead. I did kill somebody on the way out though with a grenade, so not that made a difference.
Stay mobile.
Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Hitting him non-stop, but
An ally has slain.
oh, that guy has... How long does that warhammer last? Is it
Taking
permanent
damage.
until you die with it, or
We have
just
the
hang
ball.
around?
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Nearing victory. Ball dropped.
Taking fire.
I ran
Enemy
into
has the
that.
ball.
Power items on the way. Power items available.
Toys are ours.
I think we're actually gonna lose here.
Ball dropped.
If we don't get that ball back.
Enemy has the ball.
Damn it! Come on, man.
Ball dropped.
Taking fire.
Kill. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
Grab the repulsor.
Gained the lead. Victory.
This is how we do it. One audio cue that's cool in this game is the closer you get to the end of your magazine, the more clicky the shots sound. Yeah, I think there's a couple of games that do that, but I'm not 100%. God, look how long it takes to level up, man. I have over 20 hours now in this game, maybe. And you just, man, the levels. Again, though, it's all just for cosmetic crap, so ultimately, as long as the gameplay doesn't stink. It's kind of weird. It's like you want to complain about the inability to level up quickly, but it really doesn't matter because it's just for cosmetics. Ultimately, what's most important is that the gameplay is good, and it is. But I want my shinies. Although, the thing is, my next reward is a challenge swap, which allows you to like swap one of these challenges out. And this really hideous color palette. I mean, I guess if you want to look like the Coast Guard or something, it's okay. So it's kind of like you have to grind all the way through an entire level, which takes forever, only to get this. They need to do something about that. I think they're aware that it's one of the biggest complaints, or the only complaint. I want my Spartan bracelet. I already got that. I got bracelet level 1. It's just like a piece of iron. Coast Guardians of the Universe. Good old Guardians. Just a second. Gotta respond to something. Is that coming from... Sounded like a jet when I sent it. Are you up in the Toronto area? No, I was born there, but I don't live there. I'm in the United States of America. Wondering how locked down everything is with most of my family's up there. My eldest brother's up there. I think they were pretty locked down. I think international travel just got opened up into the US. I don't know if it still requires testing or whatever. Well, I was born there. I've brought that up, I think, a few times on the channel, and I did that CN Tower Edge Walk video. So, I mean, it's not too far from the truth. But I didn't live there very long, though. My parents moved us down as a baby. Maybe moved down when I was a baby. So, pretty much, I have dual citizenship now, U.S. and Canadian citizen. Let me AFK for a second, though, guys. I'll be right back. And we're back. Let's see. Okay. Close this out. And there is some news about the battle pass being fixed, but not, I just only see it in like a tweet. I didn't really see any details. So they are aware of the battle pass issues, which is good. Jim Jam. The man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you back on the platform. It's been a couple. It has been a while, yeah. It has indeed been a while. It's in their best, I mean, it is in their best interest to pay attention, just because, let's face it, the past few Halos from 343 haven't necessarily been all that well received. It's in their best interest to nail this game, to do everything they can to have it succeed. Welcome back to the grind. Which grind is that? YouTube? Or gaming in general? Or both?
Strongholds.
Tree, hello.
Capture and hold the zones.
We've grabbed the cinder shot.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
Double kill. Enemy team scoring. Cluster love.
Took two with a grenade, but we're not holding territory very well.
Stronghold Charlie lost. Plasma grenades acquired.
Your team scoring.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy team scoring.
This zone belongs to us. Stronghold Bravo lost. Stronghold Bravo is ours. The enemy has captured Charlie.
They're taking the points back faster than I can grab them.
Cinder shot inbound.
Come on, man.
Stronghold Alpha is ours.
Come on.
Spike obtained. The enemy has captured Alpha.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Tag one.
This zone belongs to us. Stronghold Charlie lost.
Picking up a drop ball.
Low on ammo. We've captured Alpha.
Taking damage.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
They are just on the points, man. They're taking everything. We can't seem to have an advantage over them.
Scoring.
Trying to think, maybe if I just defend one of them, maybe let the other team try to cap.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy
Although these
team scoring.
These two guys are on Charlie.
Taking fire.
We've captured Bravo.
Your team scoring.
Cinder shot inbound. Cinder shot available. The enemy has captured Charlie.
Enemy team scoring.
How's that guy still alive?
Stronghold Bravo lost.
Taking fire. Enemy Spartans are closing in.
I don't know why I didn't switch.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Taking damage. Tag one.
Stronghold Charlie lost.
Down there.
Feet.
That's terrible. No worries, that was me all last night. Last night I had some really good games. Today I'm noticing that some of the matches are getting progressively worse. But I called it the other day. I said people are going to get better at the game. And the matches are going to get more challenging. Play of the game. Yeah, there's some good music in this game too. What Halo has your favorite soundtrack? I don't know. The thing is, I didn't play a lot. Like, the Halo I played the most was the first one, and that was mostly because there was a PC port. I wasn't really a big Xbox gamer. I had an Xbox for a while. But mostly because I had friends that had them, and, you know, they wanted me to play games with them. So I had an original Xbox briefly, and then I had an Xbox 360 briefly. Just for certain games. But I don't remember too many of the... I think I mostly played Halo 1. And I did finish Halo 2 with friends cooperatively. And maybe even Halo 3, but I don't remember too much about them. Xbox One was a disaster. I get confused because there's so many. So what's the newest one? Xbox X, Xbox One X, and then Xbox S? Worst names ever. Let me tell you something though. Confusing names. I have a PS4, but I have PS4 because I generally preferred.
Hold on tight.
Ball incoming.
Uh,
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier. Overshield inbound.
Jeez. The amount of rounds, I'm a little disappointed because I put so many rounds into that guy. The battle rifle's not that potent. Used to be.
Ball dropped.
Or maybe it was always like that. I don't know. Just didn't feel that potent. Especially because I hit like every shot.
We've lost a teammate.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
We have the ball.
Overshield inbound.
Taking damage.
Ball dropped.
Low on ammo. Overshield available.
We have the ball.
Got 3 rounds left on this shoddy.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Came out after that Xbox One X, and then S came out just like PS4 Pro. Yeah, I have a PS4 Pro.
The ball. Way to victory.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
And I mostly bought it for Horizon Zero Dawn and Uncharted 4.
We've lost possession.
Enemy has the ball.
S7 sniper available.
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Enemy has the ball.
Hostile carrier down.
Enemy has the ball.
Where's the ball?
Over there. Hostiles in sight. Another one down.
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier. Overshield inbound.
Enemy has the ball.
Our ammo reserves are low. Overshield available.
Lost the lead. Enemy team nearing victory. Ball dropped.
Oh no!
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Fell into the water.
Enemy has the ball.
Down left.
Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds.
That guy
An
just.
ally has slain the carrier.
Ball incoming. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
It's ours now.
We have the ball.
I potatoed that shotgun, but we killed each other in the end.
Enemy has the ball. Round lost.
Eh.
Facing elimination. Round 2. Ball incoming.
We're not losing today.
Enemy has the ball.
Over there. Hostiles in sight. Taking fire.
Overshield inbound.
Shields are down.
Ball dropped.
Overshield available.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Taking damage.
Ball dropped. Yard sale. Enemy has the ball.
Tango is closing in.
Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Another one down.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Hostile carrier down.
Taking damage. Target.
Guess a bullet got through
Down.
and hit the instead of the two guys that were in front of me, it just went through me.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
We've lost possession.
Ball dropped.
Overshield inbound.
Double kill.
Add that silverware to the pile.
We have the ball.
Overshield available.
Gained the lead.
Almost out of ammo, Spartan.
Enemy below. Toss a grenade.
Halfway to victory. Ball
Good to see you
dropped.
back, Mr. Content. Yeah, man, it's been nice to make some sort of return.
We have the ball.
Close to me.
S7 sniper inbound.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Allied carrier down.
I'll go for the trade.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Damn it, the other guy showed up and I couldn't finish off the one before him. Where online videos got me hooked on that game for a while. Yeah.
Ball reset. Ball incoming.
Ball.
Enemy has the ball.
Overshield inbound.
I think about replaying sometimes, but
Overshield available.
Over there.
I got pretty burnt out on that game.
Ball dropped. Ball out of bounds.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Ball incoming. We have the ball. Nearing victory.
Ah! I don't like that weapon. It's good at taking out shields, but it's
Round
Kinda-
one.
kind of puts you at a disadvantage in most every other situation.
Final round. Ball incoming.
This is almost over. Let them have it.
Enemy has the ball.
How did they get the ball so fast?
Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
We have the ball.
Overshield inbound. Overshield available.
Gained the lead.
Enemy spark. Taking fire.
Got the overshield. Get him. Thankfully, we had some backup.
Ball dropped.
343 Berry Hill. Is that a dev? Is that a developer? 343. I see a couple of 343 people. I wonder if it's developers.
Ball dropped. Halfway to
343 Razzle.
We have the ball.
There's two 343 people in here.
Tag one.
Ball dropped.
Take targets are over there.
Pry it from our cold dead hands.
The voiceover.
Ball dropped. Killing spree.
Overshield inbound.
Unless they're bots or something.
Overshield available.
Nearing victory.
Spartan down.
Ball dropped.
Hold that skull and we score.
Ball dropped. Ball dropped. Victory.
Last of Us 2. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan of Last of Us 2. Sadly. You think these are devs? 343? Not that it matters, but... Well, they all have, like... This guy has, like, crazy gear on him. Could be. They should be working. What are they doing playing the game? If get back to work. Might be that armor's at the end of the battle pass. That's what I was thinking. Because there's no way that anybody else would be towards the end of the battle pass. Because one of the guys had, they had all kinds of different armor, but one of them had like grenades on his chest, or her chest, or whatever. And the grenades, yeah, there's no way. They had to be devs. Or bots? There's no bots in multiplayer, is there? I don't think there is. There's no bots in normal multiplayer. There are bots in the... You can play bots, but I don't think you see them randomly. Yeah, like, one of them had this thing. And that's 87, so that had to be a developer. And another one, I think, had either these or something else. Again, not that it matters, but... Unless they shelled out 200 plus bucks for it. How can... You can't, Yeah, but how much money... You can't buy that stuff, though, can you? Because at most you can buy this. I guess if you boost, you can buy credits then level up. So you can do an XP boost. I think they were... I feel like they were maybe devs though, just because they had... I don't think there's a way to have... Because they had a clan. Can you have a clan name in front of your name? Are there clans yet? Because all of their names were 343 space and then a name. My name is just from Steam, so. They were probably, I don't know, maybe devs or something. Could be testers. Could be, yeah, could be in-studio testers or something. Get online and test. Do your job. Here's the battle pass. I don't know why I gave them southern accents for some reason. Especially considering that they're located in Washington.
Strongholds.
There's the spanker.
Claim the zones, kill the interlopers, and have fun.
Toys are ours. Grenade out.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
Enemy team scoring.
Traded.
Tango's closing in.
Do you think more weapons and maps will be there on release on the 8th? More weapons? No. Maps? I don't know. Maybe. Halo is all about balance. Well, there might be. I mean, they're missing the SMG from. They're missing a few weapons from the original game, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, where did that grenade even come from?
Your team scoring.
Did some damage. Taking fire.
Plasma grenades.
I guess it really
obtained.
depends on how balanced the game feels. We were talking about this yesterday in general, that I believe
Enemy team scoring.
I think I got killed while I was behind the wall, so there's a little bit of lag there maybe. I don't think more weapons makes a game better, because the more weapons you have, the less
M41 spanker available.
overall balance you potentially end up with. Jesus Christ, dude. I had to chase that guy forever because I couldn't kill him. And then I ran into his friend.
Your team scoring.
Grab and drop.
Well, one guy's going to Charlie.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Enemy team
Come on, man. Man, that shotgun, you have to be really close to people. You gotta be super close to get it to do a 2-hit kill. I'm stinking up the place with this on this match.
Enemy halfway to victory.
That's what happened the last time I played this map. He was getting wrecked. Time for a new game. Uninstall.
Grenade out. Grenade with a hit.
Stronghold Charlie is ours.
Your team scoring.
They're close.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
Enemy team scoring.
M41 spanker inbound.
Double kill.
M41 spanker available.
Your team
Oh.
scoring.
Is this for real? SideStrafe's back? For now. For now.
captured Bravo.
Targets are over there.
I like shot punch.
Enemy team scoring.
I can't. I feel like I can't stay alive for more than 10 seconds on this map. This map and me have just been not doing
Stronghold
very well.
Alpha is ours.
Did alright on it yesterday.
Get everybody behind the wall.
Watch my back.
I punched
Team
it.
nearing victory.
M41 Spanker inbound.
Defeat.
Yeah, I'm having some rough matches today. I think people are getting better. This happens a lot with me in games. I usually will get to a certain point where I peak, and then everybody gets past that and they get better. I stay the same. That's what it feels like. Ugh, that was 8-13. Ugh, that was one of the worst matches I've had. That is terrible. Last night was good. Last night we had some great matches. Today, not so much. How do you feel about this game? Do you think Halo is back? I want to say yes. I do feel like it's really good. I think the core gameplay is solid. The biggest complaint the community has is just the battle pass. Sorry about that. Hold on, let me...
Oddball. Round one.
Grab the skull and hold on tight.
Ball incoming. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
Enemy has the ball.
Taking fire.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
We have the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Ah, sorry about that. I had to take a call.
Active camo.
I thought I quit the
inbound.
game, but I guess I didn't. We're throwing.
Active camo available.
Enemy halfway to victory. Ball dropped.
It's ours now.
Lol.
Hold that skull and we score.
Ammo is out. Stay alert.
I gotta make up for me being AFK.
Grenade out. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Deep 6 message retracted. Uh oh, you retracted a message.
Reloading.
Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Where's the
Enemy
ball?
has the ball. Grenade out. Watch my back. Ball dropped.
If they want it, they'll have to take it.
Can I climb up here? On the bright side, he dead too.
Power items incoming.
Enemy has the ball. Enemy team nearing victory. Tango.
Power items up for grabs.
No! The one time I go to get that thing, there's a guy waiting right there.
Round lost. Facing elimination. Ball incoming.
We're not losing today.
Frag out. Tagged one.
Oh my goodness. Stop potatoing.
We have the ball. Picked up the grapple shot.
Grenade was a hit. Enemy Spartans are...
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Lost the lead. Ball dropped.
Tango's closing in.
Targets are over there. We have the ball.
The hammer's mine.
Gained the lead. Another one down. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Active camo available.
Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
We have the ball. Gained the lead. Lost the lead. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down.
Ah! I freaking... Oh, that's one way to die.
We have the ball.
I couldn't find the guy. My head's stuck in the wall.
Crack shot!
Halfway to victory. Nearing victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Double kill. Cluster luck.
Good night. Looking at picking up a new monitor for Black Friday or Christmas. Ever use one of those curved monitors? I haven't, no.
Power items on the way.
We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Allied carrier down. Power items available.
We have the ball.
Got the camo.
I feel like they would be nice
Round
in certain
one.
situations. Especially like flight sims.
Final round. Ball incoming.
This is almost over. Let them have it.
Are you looking at getting an ultra wide or a standard resolution? Or standard like aspect ratio? Come on, man.
Enemy shield
We
down.
have the ball.
Close.
27 inch. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's probably more beneficial if you're going ultra wide. I don't know how noticeable it'll be. I'm dead. So is he. I mean, I'm trying. I have a 27-inch flat.
Enemies on the...
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to see it in person.
Ball dropped.
Another one down.
Enemy has the ball.
Cover me.
Plasma grenade out.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
We've lost a teammate.
Active camo inbound.
Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
Halfway to victory.
Active camo available.
Close.
Enemy has the ball.
Grenade was a hit.
That was not wise for me to go there.
Lost the lead. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped. ball.
We keep killing them, and they just like, are they just spawning in the next room?
Enemies hurt. You're down. Enemy Spartans are closing in. Taking
Nearing victory.
targets are over there. One down.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Power items inbound.
Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down.
Enemy has the ball.
Power items up for grabs.
Targets are over there. Taking fire. Cover me.
Lost the lead. Ball dropped. We have the ball.
An ally has slain the
Come on.
carrier.
I just can't, I was trying to like look for the guy.
Lead.
Nice.
Victory.
That was close, actually. The matches are getting closer, that's for sure. The challenge is increasing. Oh man, I just wish. Yeah, I'm gonna be curious to see what they do with an update to the battle pass, because yeah, just I don't know what they were thinking really when it came to the to making these only earnable with challenge completion. Sometimes you wonder if developers are like, okay, we'll do it this way. If they complain, we'll just change it. It's almost like they're always testing the waters to see what they can get away with. Just charge this much, or you know, just release it in this state. We'll fix it later. Don't worry about it. And then we'll get credit, because then they'll say, oh, they're listening. We love you. You're the best dev ever. They actually listen to us. This is great. And then they get good PR from it. It was all part of the plan. Release the battle pass in a terrible state. They'll complain. We'll fix it. Then they'll say, hey, we're a great dev because we listen. I'm on to them. I don't know if that's what they're doing, but I wouldn't put it past some people. I would not put it past some publishers and developers. Let's face it. Genius, PR genius. It's not, I mean, if you think about it, like I'm sort of joking, but I'm also not. Like that's a strategy. That's a legitimate strategy for somebody. Because in this day and age, if you think about things on Twitter, Reddit, forums, whatever, you always hear, oh, they listen to us. We love these devs. They listen. They make changes. So it's almost like you almost get more credit for screwing up and then changing something than you do if you just had released it normally, because then you get the credit for being the listening dev, right? The caring dev. Again, I'm not saying that's what's happening, but you could see where there's room for it to be a possibility with some people. It's sad, but marketing can be like that. They are doing all they can right now to repair the Halo brand. Some devs do listen. I don't know. I can't think of a single one. Not one. Never heard of it. I'm just kidding. The Bombadil Show. Hey SideStrafe, delighted to see you back around after all this time. Hope you'll continue streaming. I was wondering if you've played The Last of Us. I did a playthrough of the first game. I won't be playing the second game. That one went downhill. But there is a playthrough of the first game on the YouTube channel if you're curious. Since you like the Uncharted series, I'm pretty sure you'll dig it as well. Yep, I love the first game. A friend of mine... So I didn't play the... To be fair, I didn't play the second game. A friend of mine whose opinion I trust in games said to me, "You're not going to like it. You're going to hate it." And I said, "All right, just tell me why." And then he told me. And I was like, "You're right. I would not want to play that." And it was multiple reasons. But with that said, I know everything that happens in 2, and I'm not going to touch it. 1 was a masterpiece. 1 was an absolute brilliant, unbelievable game. I still prefer Uncharted. I still prefer the Uncharted franchise. But 2, I don't know what they were thinking with the story and everything. It's the story. It's not the gameplay. It's the story. I have issues with how they handled certain things. And I just don't... I mean, I don't want to spoil anything for people that didn't play it or something, but... I just... I wasn't happy with certain character situations and things like that. But... I don't know. There were certain things that I felt were illogical based on how a certain character or characters would behave, and I don't know, seemed a little weird. But yeah, I do prefer Uncharted. It's a little bit more kind of, yeah, I like adventure games. I like exploration, adventure, Indiana Jones type stuff, and you know, Uncharted's a little bit more lighthearted in some ways. Uncharted 4 was probably a little... I don't want to say it was darker, but it was a little bit more gritty. But even then, it was still kind of... I don't know. I just like that adventure feel. Post-apocalyptic. I'm not really worn out of post-apocalyptic. I would say that there just aren't enough good ones. Like, The Last of Us was a masterpiece. Other than that, I don't know. Dead by... No, not Dead by Daylight. Dead by something. Dying Light is pretty good. But there's not a lot of good ones. There's a lot of post-apocalyptic games. I just don't think there are a lot of good ones. So trying to think. I don't know if this is loading or... I don't know if the game's having issues. Is the stream still live? It didn't. It was like on 0% though. Yeah, we're still here. All right. Trying to think, single player wise, I mean, I'll play Halo Infinite's campaign. That's in December, I think. Uncharted 4 is getting ported to PC. I'll probably replay that on PC. God, Uncharted 4 with 60 frames per second. It was 30 FPS on console.
Flag.
Seize their flag and
Groovy.
defend our own.
No, I hear what you're saying. The thing is, I watched a playthrough of it,
They're close.
and it kind of confirmed. And after I watched the playthrough, I trusted my friend's opinion so much. When he said that I wasn't gonna like it, I trusted him. And so then I watched the playthrough,
Ally took their
and I was
flag.
like, yeah, he was right. I wouldn't have liked it. And so
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
if he didn't tell me, then I probably would have played it on my own. But since he did,
Enemy flag carrier revealed.
Flag returned.
so at this point, I don't really want to play it just because I know everything that happens. And
Captured.
when in doubt, punch it out. But I mean, you know, if people, I know some people enjoyed it. To each their own. You know, it's.
Tango is closing in. Taking cover.
I just. You know, I know what I like, and
Enemies on me.
Overshield inbound.
Over there. Hostiles in sight.
I don't even know where that guy came from.
Shields are down.
But they didn't.
They've taken
Well, my
our
friend
flag.
played it.
The
The friend that
enemy
told me he
carrier
played
has
through the.
revealed
He's like
themselves.
he's a big console gamer.
They're closing in.
He's a YouTuber, Rurikon. He told me.
Have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
Flag bearer's hit.
Enemy captured your flag.
And he played it. So he didn't hear about it. He literally played it. Because he gets a lot of games from Sony.
Let's get the heck out of here. You've been spotted.
I ran the wrong. I was trying to get behind cover. Did I see the live action thing of Nathan Fillion playing Drake? Yeah, I did. The funny thing is Nathan Fillion is the same age as Nolan North, who, you know, plays Nate in the games. So it was
Reloading.
kind of like they almost could have just got Nolan to do it.
Shields are down. Taking damage.
Over there. Hostiles in sight.
Overshield inbound.
Well, I just ran into their entire team.
Enemy captured your flag. Enemy flag returned.
Why does he win that trade? Well, I guess he got the double punch. I should have shot then punched.
They have our flag. Not good. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Got the pickup.
An ally took their flag.
Flag returned.
Flag's yours. Go, go, go. Been spotted.
Another one down.
Enemy flag returned.
They've taken our flag. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
Ah, man, I'm just getting my ass handed to me in this match. I wonder if there. Do you think this game has MMR?
Flag returned.
Because I feel like today's games are just
Shield inbound.
a whole different level. Either that or people just got better in 24 hours.
Overshield available.
Potatoing. Come on, I can't believe I missed that
5
punch.
minutes remaining.
Over there, hostile inside. Reloading. Taking damage.
We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. Get it home, Spartan!
Flag returned. Goal line stand.
They know where we are. Overshield inbound. They've taken our flag.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Enemy flag returned.
And they have the flag again.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Enemy captured your flag. Defeat.
I feel like I was the only one running for the team at that one. Or for the flag there. I didn't do well on that match. Other than, I mean, I played the objective pretty well, but I just couldn't, I wasn't getting kills. Ugh, 5-11. Blah. Blah. Now, the games feel more difficult today compared to last night and the day before. Lost Ark. Is that the top-down MMO or RPG or whatever it is?
Strongholds.
Capture and hold the zone.
Spartan down. Enemy got a multi-kill.
Your team scoring.
This zone belongs to us.
Double kill.
I don't know,
The
like guys
enemy
AFK.
has captured Alpha. Add that silverware to the pile.
Another one down.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
Enemy team scoring.
Over there. Hostiles inside. Reloading.
Your team scoring.
This zone belongs to us.
Watch my back. Taking fire.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Targets are over there.
Killing spree.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
These guys are standing still. I feel like it's like you either
Active camo inbound.
yeah, this is like a completely different match. You can tell compared to the last one had some really
Stronghold Charlie
top-notch
lost.
players in it.
Enemy team scoring.
This one not so
Your
much.
team scoring.
This zone belongs to us. Stronghold Alpha lost.
Enemy
No.
team scoring.
Oh, I was potatoing. Potato. Buckshot chest attachment. It's alright. I've seen some other ones that I think look cooler.
Stronghold Bravo is ours.
That hurt.
Stronghold Bravo lost. Stronghold Alpha is ours.
Frag out. Pop that shield.
The enemy has captured Alpha.
Watch my back.
Your team scoring.
This zone belongs to us.
That's that same guy who pissed. What? Where did this guy even come from? It's like he just teleported.
Enemy
Why is he
team
standing there?
scoring.
You're terrible at this game? Eh.
Not a pretty corpse.
It's like anything. It just requires a lot of practice. I'm not that great either. How did that guy know? This seemed like that guy just showed up and insta-swung the second he crossed the door. That was weird. I'd like to not run into him anymore if that's
Captured
possible.
Bravo. The enemy has captured
can't win a fight against this. Oh, there we go.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Bravo is ours.
Your team scored.
There was like 2 hammers.
We've lost a teammate.
This zone belongs to us. Stronghold Bravo lost. Pulverized.
They're close. Shields back.
We've captured Bravo.
Shields.
Why is that guy still alive?
We've captured Charlie.
Fire.
Active camo available. Crack shot.
Over there. Hostile on sight.
We've captured Alpha. The enemy has captured Charlie. Almost out of ammo, Spartan. The enemy has captured Bravo.
Targets are over there. Enemy shields.
Stronghold Alpha lost.
Another one
Oh,
down.
hey, it's Micah.
Stronghold
Hello.
Bravo is ours.
Hello.
Stronghold Charlie lost.
Oh no, grenades. Got him.
Stronghold Bravo lost.
We just took out Anarchy Duck.
Power items on the way. Power items available.
I got him with the grenade.
Another one down. Targets are over there.
Securing victory. Killing spree.
Ah, I was low on health there.
Enemy team scoring.
Yeah, Bombadil free hour. Gosh. Busted
Captured Bravo.
in the same chat room. Oh, that hurt.
Your team scoring.
Tango's closing in. Targets are over there. Reloading.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
Enemy team scoring.
Taking damage.
Your team scoring.
Spartans are closing in. Tossing an aid.
The enemy has captured Charlie.
Enemy team scored.
That didn't work out.
Active camo inbound.
You're subbing? I appreciate that.
Taking damage.
Active camo available. The enemy has captured Alpha.
Shield spot.
Oh, you're lethal with a commando.
We are
This zone belongs
missing
to
some
us.
territory here.
Stronghold Charlie is ours.
Your team scoring. Victory.
A little too close for comfort. Well, that game was a lot better than the last one. Holy smokes. Oh my goodness, we ranked up to level 5 after like 20 plus hours of playing this game. Yes, and we got a hideous color and a challenge swap. I forget, where do I go to change? Oh, I'll keep that one. Headshot an enemy Spartan after marking them in PvP. I didn't even know you could mark people in this. Kill an enemy Spartan with a fusion coil. Capture a zone in PvP. Haven't I done that? Oh, maybe that's a new one. I'll just use it on that, I guess. See what's next. The next one will be a visor, a red visor, and an XP boost. Probably take another year to get to that. So I wonder if they'll patch it. I wonder if they'll patch the battle pass this week, or you've played a remake of this on Roblox? Of Halo? Did they make like a Halo Roblox? Hay blocks? Something like that.
Oddball.
The way he says oddball. That guy just disappeared. He melted. We're down a player now. Is it going to auto add one?
Round one.
Grab the skull and hold on tight.
Ball incoming. We have the ball.
Enemies on me.
Overshield inbound.
Fall back.
Overshield
Climb.
available.
Ball dropped. We have the ball. Ball dropped.
Ugh.
Enemy has the ball.
Last night after the stream, Amazon delivered some new RAM I ordered. I literally got to play Halo Infinite before and after upgrading from 16 to 32. Made a huge difference. Oh yeah? Nice. Nice.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
An ally has slain the carrier.
Ball dropped.
Frag him.
Enemy has the ball.
Lost a teammate.
Lost the lead. Ball dropped.
Hostile carrier down. Overshield inbound.
Ball dropped. Gained the lead.
Lost a teammate.
We have the ball.
Overshield available. Spike obtained.
Halfway to victory. Ball dropped.
We've lost possession.
Tag one.
Enemy has the ball.
Fire.
That guy with the overshield was always going to be the problem.
Lost the lead.
Tango's closing in. We've lost a teammate.
7 sniper inbound.
Oh, he still had.
Enemy's on me.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Is that guy teabagging? We appear to be losing.
Round lost. Facing elimination. Round 2. Ball incoming.
Let's grind them to a halt.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Seize the ball.
Ball dropped.
Overshield inbound. Overshield available.
Targets are over there.
Ball dropped.
Confirmed. You're a surgeon with that weapon.
Reloading. Overshield save me.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Ammo reserves depleting.
5 rounds left on the shoddy.
Taking fire. Enemy's hurt. Another one down.
Halfway to victory. Ball dropped.
Oh, we had round one.
Enemy has the
One
ball.
round left. Shotgun sounds good. In my opinion, all the guns, all the ballistic weapons sound great. If you go to the 343 Industries website,
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
there's
Ball
video of them recording
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
the real guns
Double kill.
for the
Overshield
game.
available. Pry it from our cold dead hands.
Did some damage.
I like her voice.
Ball dropped.
It's funny.
They got away. Taking fire.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Blasted him good.
Nearing victory. Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
We've lost possession.
Surrounded.
Taking damage. Got him.
Enemy
Yeah,
has
they
the ball.
recorded a lot. They did a lot of like Foley work and actual real-world recordings for the game. There's footage of them recording vehicles, helicopters, jeeps,
An ally
and
has slain the carrier.
Ball dropped.
explosions, real explosions, real
S7
gunfire.
sniper available.
Tossing a nade. Cover me.
Round one.
You did it.
Final round.
All right, gotta do it.
Ball incoming.
Gotta
This
win
is
it.
almost over. Let him have it.
We have the ball.
I'll take that.
Overshield inbound. Overshield inbound.
Taking damage.
Overshield available.
The only problem with the shotgun is that you have to be like 5 feet away from the enemy to two-hit him. I mean, that might be balance for the game, you know. So otherwise, it would probably be too OP. That didn't work very well.
Halfway.
Battle
to
Royale?
victory.
No, I don't. The only quote that I ever heard from them was somebody asked them about it, and they said that the only BR in Halo is the
Enemy
battle
has the
rifle.
ball.
I'm potatoing so bad. Thankfully, he was worse than me.
Tossing a nade.
That guy should have had me dead to rights.
Ball dropped. Enemy has the ball.
Nuts.
Did some damage.
Ball dropped.
Sticky out.
Enemy has the ball. Ball dropped.
Overshield available.
Head down. Taking cover. Shield.
Ball dropped.
If they want it, they'll have to take it.
Ball dropped.
Enemies on me.
Enemy has the ball.
S7 sniper inbound.
Taking damage.
S7 sniper available.
Ball dropped.
I potatoed so badly.
Enemy has the ball.
I thought I had those guys dead to rights, but nah, I just couldn't get the flank.
Lost the lead.
I did hit a few shots, but again, I think if you're not like right up on the enemy with it,
Enemy victory.
Overshield obtained.
Ball dropped. We have the ball.
Oh my goodness, I've been potatoed. Alright, that's alright. We distracted them enough. We got the one guy and then...
Overshield inbound.
Over there.
Lead. Ball dropped. Enemy
Bad
has
time
the
to...
ball.
Bad time to drop in. Oh no, we're gonna lose.
Lost the lead. Defeat.
Damn. Yeah. Didn't do too well there. Not too well. If you ever feel you've had a bad game, just remember there's me who's doing worse. I mean, we all have bad, you know, bad games, bad matches or whatever. There's always going to be somebody that's better than you at a game, right? Like I'll go from great match to terrible match. And then sometimes like that one I would say I've had worse than that today, obviously. Tried big team battle. Rocky, yep, back at it again. Back at it again. For those of you playing Battlefield 2042, what's the performance like after the Game Ready driver came out? Is it running all right? Is it like smooth or optimized? Unoptimized? If anybody's playing it that's in here. Blake, hello. You say you're not feeling good. You have the flu. That stinks. Hopefully you get well soon. Oh.
Capture the flag.
I don't really do well in big team battle, but we'll see here. Brad, long time viewer, first time chatter. Welcome, Brad. Kieran, howdy. How's it going? I'm doing all right. Hanging in there, just playing some Halo. How's it going for you?
Capture their flag, but don't neglect
I'll drive you around, buddy. I'll drive you around. Does anybody go? I got Forza training. There was a guy that this guy could have been shooting at, but
The enemy has your flag.
We have eyes on
Yes.
the enemy flag carrier.
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
can you still get on the Warthog with the flag? Yeah, I guess.
Enemy flag carrier revealed. The enemy carrier has revealed themselves. Enemy flag carrier revealed. Run like the wind. There are eyes on you, Spartan.
Man down, pick it up.
The enemy has your flag.
Or we could have all died to this one guy, I guess.
Enemy returned their flag. An ally returned our flag. The enemy has your flag.
No!
Carrier has revealed themselves.
I tried to like knock the guy out and it put me in the vehicle and killed me.
Plasma grenades obtained. Thrusters obtained.
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
I'm surprised I'm seeing so many enemies at our own base.
Ooh, wheels.
The enemy has your flag.
Man, this thing just does not want to die, huh?
An ally returned our flag.
position. Don't cross us again, friend. Ordnance drop incoming.
Oh no! That's unlucky. I need an engineer.
Wheels en route.
This is the first time I've actually flown in one of these.
Ooh, they can't stop you.
We're earning our keep today, Spartan.
An ally has taken the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag.
Uh-oh. Bail out!
We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier. Our team took the enemy flag. Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Really? The fact that that guy with the flag is still alive after we just sat in the passenger seat for that long and nobody could shoot him, like, where's everybody looking?
An ally captured the flag.
10 hours of Battlefield and server lag issues, the worst for me. Some players experience some sort of connectivity problem which they are trying to solve. Hard to say with the graphics driver update to make it a play some more on the
Enemy
night.
flag carrier revealed. Ordnance drop incoming.
I die more at my base than anywhere else on this map.
An ally returned our flag.
It's our lucky day. Ordnance drop inbound.
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
I think that's my biggest issue is, like, you know,
Enemy flag carrier
a lot of
revealed.
people are asking me about Battlefield, but I mean, I guess he headshot me, that's why. A lot of people are asking me to try Battlefield, but if it's buggy or laggy or glitchy, I don't really want to play it, you know? It's,
Another one down.
but then, you know, Fish tells me that it's not. Like, for, he always, his answer always
Enemy returned their
contradicts
flag.
other people's, you know, like, he says he's not having any issues.
An ally
But
returned our
it,
flag.
you know, it could be random. Everybody's computer's different, so it's like if I go in there, and he's got a video card, he's got a 3090. I've got a 1080 Ti. So he's got a video card that's like 2 generations newer and dramatically more powerful than mine.
Air vehicle.
So you know, his
requisitioned.
game's gonna run better than mine does, without some settings tweaks.
Nabbed a commando.
But you know, what about
Spartan.
The enemy has your flag.
Rounds complete.
Shields down.
Enemy flag carrier revealed. Ordnance drop incoming.
Again, I think you can
An ally has taken
probably
the
get that Xbox Game Pass, and then I think what you get a 10-hour trial. So I think the safest thing to do would be to do that, and then just check it out. Got a 3092. It's really smooth, but every game in that 10-hour time window was less or more jerky or laggy. I say smooth and smooth and laggy. Louvre.
enemy returns their flag. An ally returned our flag. The enemy has your flag. Incredible performance, Spartan.
Pistol's like a DMR in this game.
Wraith tank is on the way.
Our ammo reserves are low.
I need ammo.
An ally returned our flag. An ally captured the flag.
It's our lucky day. Ordnance drop inbound.
An ally has taken the enemy flag.
Shotgun's not really going to do me any favors on this map unless I get up close.
Banshee inbound.
You want to lift? You want to go somewhere? Guess not.
Another one down. Got the pickup.
An ally captured the flag.
We did it. I'm responsible for that because I drove him there. The thruster equipment. Yeah, I've had that pickup a couple of times. It's not my favorite thing to have. I remember in one of the Halos that I didn't own, I think it was Halo 4 or 5. I think the Spartans could do that naturally. Like they had it was like a built-in power. You could like air strafe. And I think it was just an innate ability. But now they turned it into a power-up. Because I think a lot of people didn't like it. Because for a while, 343 was trying to be innovative. They were trying to come up with new ideas for Halo, and then it seemed to piss off a lot of the competitive community, but it's like, I imagine it would be tough to be a developer because you're thinking like, okay, we made a game 20 years ago or whatever, and everybody got used to it, and now it's, 20 years later, we need to make a new game. Do you keep the game mechanics the exact same as the first game, or do you try to evolve the franchise and add new features? And again, you almost end up in a situation where you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. It's like, why did you keep the game the same? Why didn't you innovate? Why didn't you come up with new features? Or, you know, why did you change this? Why did you add this? I want it, you know, I want it like, you know, a lot of people are like, I want it to be like Halo 2, but just with new graphics. And it's like, you know, who do you make the game for? I think with this game, though, there's like a sweet spot. I think they found a balance. You can tell that it's it's a lot more similar to like Halo, the older Halos. Again, I'm not a Halo expert. I didn't play a lot of Halo PvP just because I was more of a PC gamer, and most of the Halo PvP action was, the competitive stuff was mostly console. But I don't know. This feels good to me. I just want them to optimize the game more, polish it up, tweak the battle pass so it's not as grindy. I think the guns feel good. The movement feels good. The speed is good for me, because my reflexes aren't what they used to be. The rubber banding. I know what you're talking about. I saw a friend of mine streaming the game a few nights ago, and he was driving, and yeah, it was rubber banding, so it was like, yeah, in Battlefield. Yeah, it's like I said, I mean, most Battlefield games are rough at launch. I don't remember one that wasn't. I remember being in the open beta for Battlefield 5. It was rough, because then it came out, and I kept an eye on it, and it was still rough, and then I didn't buy it. And then Battlefield 1 was also rough, and then Battlefield 4 was really bad at launch. Battlefield 3, I don't remember. Battlefield 3 was so long ago. I don't feel like it was too bad, but it definitely wasn't perfect. And I think that the truth is just that the games aren't done. They need more time. You know, it takes a long time to make a really good AAA game. And I just don't think it's, you know, I just don't think they're ready. And they're used to releasing games because they know that we'll buy them, and then we'll fix it later. We'll buy it, we'll sell it now, we'll make money, and in the meantime, you know, 6 months to a year later, it'll be polished, and most everybody will forget about the issues. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. Thanks for letting me blow up your chat. Have a good one. Lane, anytime. Appreciate you keeping the chat active. Take care. Yeah, it stinks, but it's true. I mean, what are you gonna do? And a lot of times too, it's not even the developer's fault, right? Like you have to separate the developers from the publisher. And then even then, the publisher reports that there's potentially boards of directors and investors. And many of those people don't know anything about games. They just you know, see money. This is how much this costs. You better make this back for me, and it better come out. When is it going to be out? It needs to be out now. We need more time? I don't care. You know, you need to make my money back. And so the devs are like, oh, we have, you know, a few months to release this thing? Great. Halo 1. Here's a relatable story. The first Halo, so Bungie was making Halo. And originally, Bungie was a Mac developer. They made games for Apple. Before Halo, there was a game called Marathon. And before that, or they even had like a strategy game too, Myth or something like that. And they were like some of the only good games on Mac. Macworld Halo was announced at Macworld 1999. Steve Jobs is on stage like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, Halo. And then Bungie comes out and they demonstrate a very early build of Halo. It's in third person. It was supposed to be a third person shooter at the time. Supposedly, as the story, there's multiple stories, but as the story goes, Bungie was running into financial problems. They knew somebody at Microsoft, I believe, and they called somebody up and they're like, look, is there anything we, I guess he was looking to make a deal. Somebody at Bungie was looking to make a deal. Microsoft says, sure, all right. But in doing that deal, see, they thought we're still going to get to make this game on Mac. Halo was supposed to be Mac, PC at launch. And then they said, okay, well, maybe it's going to be Mac, PC, Xbox, right? Because obviously they were like, oh, well, we're making this, we're going to make a game console. We want Halo on this Xbox. They get financial backing. They partner up with Microsoft. But then Microsoft's like, well, we want Halo to be a launch title for our console. Which means you have 6 months, because it was going to release, the Xbox was going to come out in 6 months. You have 6 months to finish Halo. That was not enough time. This is according to developers. I'm not making this up or anything. So they, oh, we got 6 months to finish the game. Now, Halo was a hit. It was a blockbuster hit. But if you look at, there's some behind the scenes footage of what Halo was supposed to have in it. It was supposed to have a different version of the Warthog. It was supposed to have different weapons. There was supposed to be a flamethrower at launch. There was supposed to be a Spartan versus Covenant mode. There was supposed to be animals like dinosaur alien creatures in the maps. There was like more AI. There was deeper levels. The library level, if you ever played Halo 1, if you remember, the library was this very repetitive looping level over and over again with the flood in it. And that was a disaster because of the 6-month deadline. So they just had to like repeat the same level to add more gameplay to it. So Halo 1 was a good game. It was a great game, but it could have been so much better if they had more time to develop. They got lucky, I think, because at the time, shooters weren't really big on console. There were barely any shooters on a console. PlayStation, Sony didn't want to have anything to do with shooters. Xbox was like the first console to kind of bring shooters to its platform. And I think because of it, you almost you're introducing shooters to console gamers for the first time ever. In that, at least in that scale, with that type of storytelling and quality. So it was still a hit, even in spite of all the problems that it did have. People forget about those things because either A, they never hear about these stories, or B, that everything else was just so good about it that they kind of, ignore it. But again, that's an example of they were forced, the developers that have no say in what happens to the franchise were forced into a 6-month release window. And, it was still good, but it could have been better. And all this information that was on the behind the scenes thing with some devs, it was like on a DVD that came with like a PC Gamer magazine. And it's hard to find. I think I still have the DVD somewhere. And it might be on YouTube now, but there was like, these guys, they were like watching footage of it and they're like, oh yeah, we were supposed to have a flamethrower. We were supposed to have the rocket warthog, which funny, a lot of this stuff came out in the PC port of Halo. So they introduced like the second variant of the warthog. They introduced the flamethrower, and they had a couple other things, I think. But yeah, that was, that's what happens. But then, then there was no Mac version. There was no PC version. It was straight up an Xbox exclusive. I was so pissed off because at the time too, they had an advertisement even for a video card for PC. It was the GeForce 2 GTS Pro, I think. And it was like an in-game, you know, they had the Marines and everything. They're like, you know, NVIDIA GeForce 2 GTX Pro and Bungie's Halo. It's the future of gaming. They were advertising that this thing was going to be on PC. They were selling a video card to run the damn thing. Microsoft says, hey, nope, Xbox exclusive. But that game sold the Xbox. Without Halo on Xbox, I mean, what did they have at launch? Barely anything. Without Halo, without that decision, I feel like the Xbox would have been a disaster at launch. If they didn't have Halo as their killer app, would it have made it? I don't know. Probably. I mean, it might have seen some interest, but I don't think it would have. I don't think that console would have done as well as it did without Halo. Now, that screwed over us as PC gamers. It screwed over, you know, Mac gamers, if there were such a thing. Because they had like 5 games to play at the time. But I was fuming because I was waiting for that game. I was so hyped for that game to come out on PC. I upgraded my video card and everything. I was ready to go. And then, where is it? I was just not happy. But yeah, I don't know if Xbox would be anything without Master Chief. Was their mascot, you know? That franchise sold consoles. And here we are now, playing Halo on PC. Microsoft was
Try not to die.
and then Bungie left after, and then after that, like, oh, Halo was amazing, guys. You have... They barely had... Okay, well, I killed 2, so, you know. Halo 1 did so well, Microsoft's like, oh, we need Halo 2. Come on, get to work. And Halo 2, a lot of people like Halo 2's PvP, but the rest of the game was a disaster, in my opinion. And that was because they didn't have enough time to finish it. Because Microsoft saw the success of Halo 1, and they wanted 2. And,
Lost the lead.
and then eventually Bungie parted way with Microsoft. They managed to strike a deal with them, but in doing so, Microsoft kept the license to Halo. So Bungie went off on their own, and Bungie said that they just didn't enjoy the... Well, they didn't admit it, but... They clearly had an issue with their partnership and wanted to get away from them. I mean, what other reason is there to leave a publisher? I mean... Other than it's either, you know, it's usually money in some way related, or, but, you know, but then the funny thing is that Bungie hooked up with Activision. So it's like, you clearly had issues with Microsoft, but then you got in bed with Activision.
Taking fire.
But Activision offered them a ton of money to publish, you know, the Destiny franchise. But with that deal, Bungie maintained the rights to Destiny. So when they parted ways with Activision, they kept Destiny. But anyway, yeah, that's the history of... Why do I know so much about the history of Bungie and Halo and Microsoft and Act? I don't know.
Power weapons en route. Let's find some targets. Power weapons up for grabs.
I'm sailing. Can I have this? Thanks.
Enemies hurt.
No, he's taking it back. Can't kill that thing, can I? I couldn't take off with that. I don't know how to make that thing hover.
We've lost a teammate.
I feel like that's Nolan North.
Active camo inbound.
We've lost a teammate.
Active camo available.
What are my thoughts on Halo Reach? I have it as part of the Master Chief Collection, but I never played it. I started to play it with some friends at one point, but I just wasn't... It was buggy when it first ported over to PC.
Hostiles closing in. Enemies on me.
Never miss your
Halfway to
punches.
Victory.
Supposedly, I mean, from what I hear, Halo Reach is one of the best Halos
Tossing
that,
an aid.
that the original Bungie ever released. Because there's the original Bungie, and then there's the new Bungie. The new Bungie's made up of mostly different people, other than, like, the CEO.
Tango's closing in. Toys are ours. Another one down. Banshee damage.
Power items incoming.
Need something to take that guy out. I was kind of... I didn't want that guy to drive the Warthog. I was trying to just get on the gun to shoot down the jet, or whatever it's called.
Tagged one.
The Banshee, or the...
Grapple shots mine.
5 minutes remaining. Enemy team nearing victory.
Enemies on me. Targets are over there.
Normally... Huh. Normally that thing's like...
Taking fire.
Active camo inbound. Rifle shot acquired.
Enemy shield down. Spartan down.
Power weapons en route. Power weapons now available.
I don't. Aw, I missed the punch. I missed the punch. All right, well, I think I'm gonna take a break here, chat, get some grub, and then I'll try to do. It's only 3 something now for me, 3:11 Eastern time. I'll probably try to do like a nighttime stream. It will either be. I could look into Battlefield maybe. If not that, more of this, or maybe Forza. I kind of want to play Age of Empires 4 as well. So, as usual, there's either no games to play or too many games to play. And now there are too many games to play. That's not a bad thing. But yeah, I'll have to think about that. But yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out for the daytime stream. Thank you so much, especially for the joins and the super chat earlier. Oh, I got to remind myself to ask this, but like button, hit the bell for notifications if you've enjoyed yourself here, just to kind of keep the algorithm in check. Just make sure that all that stuff's doing well on the channel. Also the VODs are available to watch if you miss out on a stream. The old VODs too are still up there in the on the main page, and I think there's already a live stream or a past broadcast playlist, so you should be able to find them there. But still tweaking things. All right, guys. I will hopefully see you later on tonight. Take care.